Beauty isn't something you can buy. Let the light in, let the light in, let the light in. Let the light in, let the light in, let the light in. Let's dance it out, Madison.
It's 2 a.m. I'm wrapped in a really warm blanket because I'm freezing. And I'm ready to talk. Mostly because I'm ready to sleep, but I want to get this done before I go to bed. But I am ready to talk. There is a lot to talk about. So much. I'm so happy. One, Flint Eastwood, she was really, really good. She definitely commanded the stage 100%. Very loud, very energetic, very kind of almost in your face, but in a fun way. And her songs were fun. Her songs were great. I like her, and I can't wait to see her again. Since we all know by now that this is the floor show in these videos. We're gonna go to Mr. Wives first because flor. We're gonna go to Mr. Wives first. I had barely listened to Mr. Wives, and now they were the only thing I listened to on my drive back home for 2 hours, and they're the only thing I want to listen to for the next week. That's kind of something. They were incredible. And they had everything. Absolutely everything. And they were having so much fun, which was honestly the best part of the entire thing. They were having so much fun, and it looked like they actually all liked each other, which honestly is something that I look for in bands, because I've seen a lot of bands on stage that you can tell that they don't talk to each other outside of rehearsals and being on tour and recording and all that stuff. Wives, they seem like they hang out all the time. They were very comfortable with each other, very excited to be on stage with each other, very happy for each other. They laughed so much. I love it. Their songs were so much fun. All of them. She was just crazy dancing. There was saxophones. There was trumpets. Somebody put LED balloons in the crowd at one point. She went into the crowd at one point. And you could kind of tell that they were really, really, really excited and really thankful to be on stage. I know she kept saying that she couldn't really believe the crowd tonight, because it was loud. It was a loud crowd. It was so loud. And people were so energetic and wanting to dance and wanting to be involved so much that you could tell that it was really overwhelming for them. Especially for her. It was really she did not expect anybody to be that interested in her music, and you could tell. And I love that. I want to see Mr. Wives a billion times now, and I'm really glad that I saw them tonight. And I'm really glad that Flor goes on tour with the best bands ever. Speaking of Flor, I finally figured out why I like them so much. Why I am not sick of a single song they have ever written ever in their entire music career. Why I always say it's the exact type of music I love, but I could never explain why that is. I know now. I figured it out during the set. I just love this band so much. Like, none of their in-ears were working, so none of them could hear each other, and they kept talking about how their set was, like, the worst set they've ever had, and they're hoping that it's just not terrible. And, like, one, the crowd was really supportive of them, which I was like, yes. And two, like, as somebody who's, like, heard their set a lot, to the point where, like, I've memorized a lot of it, and I know what comes next, and I know what certain sounds are where and everything. Like, there was maybe, like, once or twice where I was like, I don't think that was right. But that was because I know the set so well. Like, nobody else noticed anything wrong. Nobody. Even sometimes when they were like, I guess that was okay, I was like, what what song did you hear that we didn't? Like, I don't get what they were hearing, that to be like, that song wasn't that great. But like, they did so well. They did so well. Like, I love them. I wouldn't say it was their best performance, just because their, like, Chicago headlining show was so great. But, like, I don't think it was their worst either. But I kind of like that they're, like, really hard on themselves, because that just proves that they want to be really, really good all the time. Which, again, I know some bands where that is not what they're looking for and striving for. But here's the thing. I figured out why I like them so much. And it's because with the four of them, I don't even know where to start. If I'm being completely honest, I don't know where to start. Because, like, I love, like, guitar-based music, which they have. I love, like, synth pop music, which it is. I love, like, gentle sounds and voices, which is definitely Zach. I love, like, descriptive lyrics that just, like, are good. I was looking for something there and I couldn't find it, but it's 2 a.m., like, give me a break. Their lyrics are absolutely incredible. But on the opposite side, Zach can also scream and it sounds really good. And they can do the softness in the sounds, and then they can do guitar solos and drum solos, and it sounds so good, and they're a little bit of everything, and it doesn't sound contrived, and it doesn't sound like they're just throwing things together, and it sounds so good, and it sounds so natural. This is the description I've waited for my entire life. I love this band so much. Can you believe I really have not, August 2011 to now, April 2018, there has not been a single song, and that sounds so fake, but there has not been a single song where I have not liked it. Like, I love every single song so much. I just want to be a part of music in some way. And I just want to make people happy in the same way that I was happy tonight, because, like, gosh, I was smiling so much. And I just want, one, I want to feel that every night, but two, I want to, like, help that feeling get to as many other people as possible so bad. And tonight, Flora reminded me of that, and Mr. Wives reminded me of that, and I just, I love music so much. I love live music so much. And I'm just really, really happy that I get to go to shows like I get to. I'm so lucky. Tonight was incredible. Tonight was absolutely magical. I hurt my back and ended up having to do like stretches in my car. I was like cracking my neck the entire time there because like, or entire time back home because like I'm in so much pain right now. I have not been in this much pain after a show in so long. I think it was the shoes, but somebody complimented them and told me that they were really badass, which was, you know, the entirety of what I wanted was somebody to compliment my shoes, and it happened. So that already made my night great. Just a side note that the music was good too. Um, so today was great. I'm really happy. My name's Kristen. Thanks for watching. Live music is the best thing that ever happened to me. I'll see you soon, and that's a promise. Bye.